Hello and welcome back to Sunrider, and the third video in a row that's just this one battle.
Fire flak.
However, the enemy is now running out of bad guys significantly, so hopefully...
On target.
all he can do now is drop some annoying hacks on me.
Our systems are being hacked, Captain.
Now, are they going to drop another... No. Good.
Yes, Captain. All ahead.
Sunrider, move in. Assault guns, close range.
Fire.
Fire.
The hit is solid, Captain.
That thing is nimble as hell. It must have avoided a lot of that fire before being destroyed. Either way, I'd better get a bucket load of money for this mission. Yak. How much are those assault carriers worth each? 500 quid. Net gain 4,500, and I got about... That should be somewhere in the region of about 10 grand. We've sunk all the ships in our area. However, the Alliance fleet is still facing substantial resistance from the enemy. Fontana, it's over. Your new toys are gone. Surrender or we'll scrap your entire fleet. No. It is our victory. What? Did you forget about me already, Captain? Warning! New pirate signatures. What? Where? From inside the Ongess habitat stations. All riders, it's go time! Enemy riders are flooding out of the orbital habitats. They must have been hiding inside them all this time. Fontana and the pirate fleets were just decoys. Now the combined fleet's as vulnerable as sitting ducks. Get the situation on screen. The Alliance fleet has merged here to counter the enemy fleets. Cosette and a battalion of bomber riders approach the orbital habitats. Time till they intercept our dock? 4 minutes. Fall back. Intercept Cosette and her bombers. We're entangled with Fontana's forces. There's no way we'll make it back in time. Oh, how disappointed, Captain. I expected more from the victor of Farport. In one fell swoop, every Alliance ship in the combined fleet will be cast into the hellfire of the very Ongessite they stole to steal from the Ongessans. Poetic justice, is it not? A fitting end to their imperialistic ambitions in the neutral rim. Just as the Imperials before them, they will fall, not to our cannon fire, but to the fruits of their own greed. For their systematic exploitation of the weak is but a cancer that will eventually consume their body, unless it is cleansed with fire. Now, Captain, behold PACT's true goal, the eradication of the Imperialists, and the birth of our new galactic order. The Ongessite tanks are in range. This is for you, Captain. You were always my favourite. Oh god. That's not good. The enemy riders have begun their attack. The combined fleet is being sunk. Catastrophic losses being reported. Your orders, Captain. Shields clenched his fists. Fontana! It's over, Captain. The Alliance fleet is lost. Your ship will be seized and the Princess returned to Arcadius. As for you, you will stand trial for your crimes against humanity. Cosmos tells me you were responsible for quite a number of civilian deaths on Ongess. Not yet. So, the Great Grey of the Admiral Fleet finally speaks. Have you come to discuss terms of surrender? You little punk. Don't think you're the first commander to dare to raise a sword against me, but you're still young. Sit down, boy, and let me show you war. Captain, I'm detecting radiation charges coming from the combined fleet. I've just ordered every Alliance ship to arm their nuclear torpedoes at Ongess. These are my terms. Tell your little pirate friend to turn around and scurry back to the rat hole she crawled out of. And as for you, take your ships back to New Eden and shore up your defenses. You'll need them to escape the coming hellfire. Or else I'll drop enough nukes on Ongess to make it glow brighter than a sun for the next millennia. You cannot be serious, Admiral. A man of the Alliance would not mass murder 40 billion civilians. Try me, boy. He's bluffing! We can wipe out the Alliance fleet here and now! You have to the count of 3 to withdraw your forces. 1. Don't listen to him! He's too much of a coward to fire! Fontana! All their ships are gathered here. We'll never get another chance like this. We can end the Alliance's military supremacy in just 15 more seconds. This will be the end of the Alliance, the beginning of a new era. 2. We'll all die if it means the end of the Alliance, independence or death. Just give us 10 more seconds, we can do this. Oh God, I will not countenance this as a tactic. I don't care if it's a bluff, it's a bad idea. Because honestly, I think the Admiral might be crazy enough to do it. All units, hold your fire and walk back to coordinates. Cosmos, withdraw your forces. You idiot! A victory at the cost of Ongess is never a victory at all, but a catastrophic defeat. We've hurt the combined fleet enough. We will reserve our forces for another opportunity. Another opportunity like this won't ever come! Enough, Cosmos. If you care for the plight of your people at all, then you'll order your ships to retreat. Ah! Fuck you, Fontana! And as for you, Captain, once I get my hands on you and your crew, I'll tie up all your little lovers, and you'll watch as I slowly remove one body part after another from them, and then I'll feed them to you, until you crave nothing but the meat of your comrades. And once you finally, a broken shell of your former self, I'll keep you around as a slave, and you'll do nothing but adore me as your master. You'll regret ever fucking with me! All units, break off and warp away to the fallback point. We've done enough for today. The enemy fleets are falling back. The plan worked. Stop all combat operations and prepare to assist with salvage and recovery. Shields fell into his chair. All enemies are warped out of the system. And our status? Substantial damage to our docks. We have uncontrollable Ongessite leaks at nearly 40% of the tanks. And altogether we lost nearly 120 battle cruisers during the attack. It's nearly 30% of the entire fleet. The attack was grave, but we have avoided the worst of it. I will regroup our forces. More reinforcements are due in from the core world soon. Fear not, Captain. With this crisis averted, we will be able to push further into PACT-occupied territory as planned. I believe Sarah is not far away now, is it? No. Well then, we'd best get to work. News of the incident at Ongess has hit the holonet. What's the response? Virtually every Progressive Party affiliated news source is calling it a massacre. While each news source varies greatly in details, 300 to 1500 civilian deaths are commonly being reported. In the latest opinion poll published by All Alliance News, Admiral Grey lost 4 points in his standings. That controls 41% of the vote against 44% for the Progress candidate Frendal. Meanwhile, the Progress Party has started a new bill in the Solar Congress, calling for the withdrawal of all Alliance ships from Ongess. It's not expected to pass while Althea is still a lame duck president, but party leaders have vowed to mount legal challenges to the Solar Court if Grey is elected to the presidency. Are you feeling alright, Captain? So, do you suppose Cosette's right? Captain, Cosette is a mad woman and a criminal. I saw a man nearly glass an entire planet today. We can call ourselves the heroes all we want. We can argue we didn't start this war and that PACT was the aggressor. But after today, we're hardly better than Arcadius. Captain, threatening to use force and the use of force are two very different things. A threat coupled with the ability to carry the threat out is merely a diplomatic tool. Every civilized government in the galaxy recognizes such threats as an acceptable use of diplomacy to achieve policy without bloodshed. Only if the use of force is regulated by galactic law. Words are not. It's a very fine distinction, Ava. But history shows humanity will never appreciate the line between the two, or else the Holy Ruvian Empire would never have destroyed itself and cast the galaxy into a dark age. Neither us or the Alliance asked for this war. It was thrust upon us. What else will we be forced to do, and where the hell do we cut the line? This is war. It's either them or us. That'll be all, Commander. Captain. Shield sat with Chigara in his quarters for another round of tea. Did I let the crew down, Chigara? What do you mean, Captain? He outmaneuvered me. This Fontana, he's a foe deadlier than anyone we've encountered so far. He predicted every one of my moves before the battle began. We got lucky this time, but what'll happen next time? Next time, you'll be ready? He had the benefit of surprise this time. He won't ever be able to do that again now. Shields fingers his teacup. Why does war turn good people into monsters? Fontana, he's a good man, and Grey's no murderer either. And yet, when the lives of those around us are in danger, we make decisions that we would ordinarily never make. Decisions to murder billions of lives, decisions to ignore atrocities, decisions to condemn innocents to death. That's what separates leaders from followers, Captain. Whatever you decide, I know it will be for the greater good. You will always be my hero, Captain. I'm sorry to disappoint. You never disappoint. Chigara stroked Shield's arm. No matter what happens, I'll always be here for you. Thanks, Chigara. Shields embraced Chigara and held her close. The scent of her hair was his sole comfort against the growing darkness in his heart. This will be over soon. Once Sarah is free, we'll put our weapons down. Then maybe we won't be able to start that bakery of yours. You're making me blush, Captain. Oh god, this dream again. Kato, you killed me. You killed all of us. Shields jolted awake. Alrighty. He stumbled out of bed and splashed himself with water. I did not kill her. Shields uncapped a bottle of vodka and poured himself a shot. We're the greatest force of freedom in the history of the galaxy. Sit down, boy, and let me show you war. You will stand trial for your crimes against humanity. Your orders, Captain? Your orders? Your orders, sir? Captain, what do we do? I don't know. Shield gripped his glass. I don't know! Good morning. Situation. We're holding position just outside of Ongess, investigating leads to Cosette's current whereabouts. Further, we've received a new mission. Alright. The mining union has been encountering difficulties in shipping parts and mining equipment due to PACT interdiction forces. They request that we escort one of the transport ships out of Tidaria until it is in warp space. That's all, Captain. Thanks for the report. Carry on, Ava.
Welcome to Research and Development.
Alright, so we've now got 10 grand to play with, which is good. So lets me up that a little bit more. That has taken basically all of my money, but she should now be able to fire, because that brings it down to 70. And she's got, actually, I don't even need it that low, do I?
I'm sorry, Captain, but we don't have enough funds for that.
Get that upgrade. Yeah, that's 75, and she's now got 150 energy, so she can fire twice in a turn, which will be insanely useful. Now, what else? Her reactor could do with a boost. But I also need
Thank you, Captain.
check the old
Come again
artifact
soon.
list. I think I need to talk to everybody as well. Okay, I've still got some repair drones. Gonna need to replace my warheads. As I say, I'm gonna hang on to that because it could well be important later. Extend the range by 1 hex. That would have been useful in the last fight, actually. Okay, let's get some more warheads. Should I actually upgrade them to quantum torpedoes? Could do with an extra cruiser. But no. Back to
Welcome
R&D.
to Research and Development.
Could do with upgrading her energy reactor a little bit more. Currently, it's costing her 54 energy to fire her kinetic guns. So, 2 upgrades to her reactor and she can fire them twice, which could be very useful. And you could do with a few upgrades to your reactor as well. Because now she's got 120, that should let her... That lets her move and disable in 1 turn. Which is handy, and that's most of my money. Okay, that'll do for now, I think.
Thank you, Captain. We'll
I'm just
get
going to
started right
save
away.
there, because that seems like a reasonable point. Right, let's go start talking to my crew. Is anybody in the flight deck? Let's talk to a Saga in the flight deck. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Captain. Need something? Just making sure everyone's alright. No need to worry about me. Everything's in tip-top shape. Don't worry, we'll smash that Legion just where we smashed up Port Chops back at Farport. Chigara tells me we've been acting differently. Oh, did Chigara tell you that? Well, I just realised. Maybe I haven't been taking things seriously enough, you know? I'm not just a random girl anymore. There's a lot of people counting on me. I know it's far away, but one day we're going to liberate Rubia Prime from PACT. Then I'll have to lead everyone, just like my father and my mother before me. I know I'm not exactly cut out for that kind of stuff, but I still gotta try my best. Wow. Really? I'm impressed, Saga. Shields laughed and patted Saga on the head. Aww. You've really come a long way. Stop it, Captain. If you do that, I'll... Ah, nothing. I'm the Queen of Ruvia now, you know. I'll let you know that normally patting the Queen of Ruvia on the head is a capital offence, even for a starship captain. But since you're my captain, I'll let you off with just a warning. Your liege. I'm grateful for your generosity. How's it, Kiari doing? Hey, Captain. How's it going? Just enjoying the view before the storm hits. Rumour has it that you're cooking up a plan to sink the beast once and for all. Easier said than done, I'm afraid. Hey, here's a tip from someone who knows. Don't be so twisted up all the time. Look, you pretend to be all smiles with the crew, but we all see those dark clouds gathering over your head. Honestly, it's starting to make me uneasy too. I won't let it affect my judgment. You know, when it happened to me, I was just 12 years old. The Alliance helped me out a bit, let me survive, but after I turned 16, I was out of the system. It messes you up. I turned to crime, experimented with some stuff I shouldn't have. Killed a man for my 18th birthday. Figured out I had a talent for it. Started running with this boy and his band of pirates. It was fun for a while, made some quick bucks. Last I saw of him, he rammed his flaming orbital skiff into an Alliance cruiser. Didn't even dent the armour. You regret all of that. Regret, huh? Yeah. Always feels like the only thing that makes you happy is killing the bastards responsible for it all. But at the bottom of it, it's not a goddamn thing in the world which is going to bring them back. Shield slapped Akari on the back. Well, don't be too down. We've got more Reds to kill. Were you even listening, Captain? You're hopeless. Ah. Sola, what are you doing here? Shields grabbed Sola and whispered to her. Claude wouldn't have done anything weird to you by any chance, would she? Weird? You know, like poke her in embarrassing places or touch you for no apparent reason? Captain. Ah, crap, that totally came out wrong. Captain! Shock! I was merely giving Sola the finest medical attention this ship has to offer. And yet you feel the need to lob these scandalous accusations at a hard-working professional like myself. Just what part of that outfit you're wearing is professional? Solar eyed the captain with unease. Wait, Solar, I didn't mean it like that. Claude here's been arrested for medical malpractice more times than you can count. I was just making sure... Oh, Captain! I still remember the day when I came on board your ship. You led me to this sickbay and then forced me to do this and that as payment for saving me from those pirates. I became a shamed woman that day and I'll never forget it. Solar zeroed on Claude with sceptical eyes. See, Claude? Aww. Betrayed by my own comrades in arms. I'll just go sulk in a corner now. Anyways, what were you doing with Solar? I wish to investigate more about how I came to awaken this time. While the easiest explanation was to be that I was in cold sleep for 2 millennia, I've always harboured doubts as to whether such a feat would be possible, even with the technology of my time. Therefore, I had the doctor perform some tests to determine the exact duration of the time I was in cold sleep. Based on the most recent set of tests, the doctor believes I was frozen for merely 3 months. 3 months? The findings have baffled me as well. The circumstances around my survival have been inexplicable. My body should have been vaporized the instant the final tear was activated. The mere fact that I was put into cold sleep isn't an anomaly in of itself. The duration of my sleep further complicates the mystery. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't change the fact that you're with us now. Oh, you better stop that, Captain, or else you'll have an entire squadron of jealous girls after you. Only you're interested in that, you dork. I remember my timeline as clear as day. Further, this world is as foreign to me as any time would be to you. Yet I have no recollection of how I was put into cold sleep mere months ago, or how I even entered your timeline in the first place. Well, the lost technology we've seen so far, seemingly magical properties, maybe that had something to do with it. That seems possible. However, I will continue my research before forming any conclusions. Alright, tell me what you find, I'm curious too now. I will, Captain. Okay, now I think we've got a side mission we can be taking on. Alright, Tiardras? Yes, escort civilian freighter. Oh Christ, an escort mission. We all remember the last escort mission, right? That was the last time that I had to whack the difficulty down playing this game. Warp complete, Captain. We're approaching our escort's position. Alright, let's get this done. Begin operation. Holy smokes. That doesn't look escorty to me, that looks like a bloody fleet of bad guys. Thankfully, no support riders! Hooray! Okay, so...
Awaiting orders, sir!
You are anchoring that part of the formation.
I hear ya loud and clear.
My formations might not be particularly complex, but they are at least reasonably sensible and effective.
Anything for you, Captain.
What? I'm not doing this because I like you.
Warp signatures detected. PACT forces on an intercept course. Here they come. Alright. Awaken, so she'll be able to take 2 pot shots next turn. Should be very, very effective. Okay, now that she can fire off 2 volleys in... Hang on, get... Damn it! I thought that was costing 54, not 57. Damn it, she's still only going to be able to fire off 1. Oh well.
Hitting thrusters. I'll show you the might of the Solar Alliance.
Only a 40% chance, so it's probably... Ah, it actually hit.
Diplomacy was successful.
Gotta love that weaponized diplomacy.
Phoenix, I'll get there before anyone else. Afterburners activated. Let's go. Weapons.
Assault guns, fire.
Easy in, easy out.
Okay, she's got 40 left, which isn't enough to fire and retreat.
Falling back.
Just fall back.
Blackjack, forward and onward.
Check forward. Laser
Gonna
blast.
light this
Off
place
a vulnerable one.
Justice
Oh, nice
served.
kill.
Anything.
I'm moving forward.
Let's drag one of them out of position.
Awaiting all ahead full.
Now, can I get kinetic strikes on any of them? Might be able to.
Fire savior.
Damn it.
Attack unsuccessful. Fire savior.
Damn it.
Negative
Oh well.
hit.
Oh, you were there. Please don't move me too far away, Captain.
She can still use disable, but I don't think there's... well, might as well.
I'll shut them all down.
Focus on keeping
Same
her
thing,
defended, but I can
moving
move her forward as well. Here they come. Okay, they're closing in. Can't remember, do those guys have shields? Because if they do, then they've basically just made themselves completely immune to lasers. They're so bunched up that nothing could get through that.
Scratched up my phoenix.
You will pay!
Scratched up my phoenix. You'll pay.
As I say, those still have not got annoying yet.
You scratched up my
Though
phoenix.
hearing the same one 3 times in a row is a little bit irritating, but... they are seriously bunching up. If only I had a nice AoE attack. Yeah, rather than just my Vanguard cannon which fires in a straight line. Having a flat out AoE would be wonderful. Oh boy, that's a rocket. Where's it going? Paladin, you alright? More PACT reinforcements, Captain. Oh, damn, this may be a slow day for the PACT fleet. I can't believe they're putting this much effort into stopping a cargo freighter. Captain, please remain focused on the mission. Holy smokes, they're not playing around. Right, Solar.
Observing the enemy.
Hang on, 74. Oh, god damn it, can she still not fire twice? Hang on, let me think about the maths. No, she can't! God damn it!
Unleashing.
She needs one more reactor upgrade.
Target successful.
God damn it, I wasn't paying enough attention earlier. I am an idiot. So both of these two need reactor upgrades before they're really effective.
Hit confirmed. Dispensing fire. Hit confirmed.
Well, that did nothing.
All missiles loose.
I'll be honest, I've got enough flag that this might actually be completely pointless, but... yeah,
The enemy has evaded my attack.
that's alright.
Today's my lucky day.
Claude can probably kill that. Yay for shotguns.
Phoenix reporting.
Am I strike? 60 10. She can... yeah, okay.
Accelerating.
She can take out 2 of them and then move back. She'll have to survive counter fire from 3 of them, but
Watch it.
I think she can
We almost
probably
hit on
do
this
that.
one.
I have my fingers crossed. In fact, I have all my fingers
Can't you command
and
order?
a couple of my toes crossed.
All your fault.
Yes, it is all my fault. Quit whinging. See, you're fine.
Come
Let
on,
Shigara
Captain,
fix you
be
up.
more careful. I'll cut you down. And that's how it's done. Preparing.
She's another one whose reactor probably ought to be upgrading. Limited amount of funds and all that.
Easy in, easy out.
Back up.
Falling back.
You're watching over
Shigara,
me, Captain?
prepare.
Now I'm faster than ever. All systems are
Okay.
green.
Kinetic barrage on him.
Initiating shock on target.
Good hit. Not quite fatal, but I will take what I can get. Try to kill it.
Coordinates.
Okay, with the destruction of that cruiser,
The hit is solid, Captain.
that seems like a good point to me to end this video and say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.